guys, hope you're all well. Today I have a fun video to share with you. I am going to show you what I spent my Ulta points on. So I had racked up over $130 worth of Ulta points through various promotions and just of course regular orders throughout the year. So if you can, you want to save up to $125 worth of points because that's the maximum value you can get for them. They're worth more at that increment. I'll include a chart with the point breakdown. I think that'll make more sense, but I think the minimum you can redeem is $3 worth of points and then it just goes up from there. So my subtotal was over $150. I spent $131 worth of points and I had a $5 coupon, like a $5 off 15. So my remaining balance was under $20. It was $19.75. So I'm going to show you guys what I got and kind of explain what my thinking was. Alright, so the first thing I got was the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. And this has obviously been out for a while and I wasn't tempted to buy it when it was full price at $54.
She is tolerable, I suppose. But she's not handsome enough to tempt me.
But then it went on sale for $27 and I thought for $27 it was worth the price. I'd looked at it in store, I'd swatched it, I was kind of ambivalent about it, and they don't actually, well, now that I feel it, it feels pretty actually buttery, which is one of the problems of swatching shadows in Sephora when a lot of people have put their grubby little hands into it. Kind of changes the texture. And I've used a lot of Urban Decay shadows in the past. I have their Naked Basics 1. So I thought it might be worth taking the plunge for $27. And today I have Instinct in the crease, Lethal in the outer corner, and I used some of the pregame shade, which is this light yellow, just to kind of blend everything out. And all of these are matte except for below has a little bit of a sheen or shimmer to it. So it has a nice big mirror, and as Leisha would say, it has the palette Viagra, so it kind of stays where you put it. So didn't need another eyeshadow palette, but I thought it'd be a good one to play with. And then in case you're wondering, the shade I have all over the lid is, what's it called? Whimsical by Makeup Geek. It's that light pink foiled shade. So that is my eye look. And then another palette that I got that I probably wouldn't have gotten if it hadn't been on sale. So this was the Cover FX Perfect Highlighting Palette, and originally it was $39. It went on sale for $25. And I think this was a product that, you can see it gets very fingerprinty. Liv Loves Her Makeup talked me into buying. And, oops, has those 6 shades there. I have this one down here on my cheekbones today, and again has a nice big mirror. I do like the packaging for this. I had purchased this palette from Cover FX. This is the Perfect Light Highlighting Palette in light medium, and I think this was, I want to say it was in the $40 range full price, so kind of the same. And in this one you're getting 6 shades. This one only has 4. Let's see what the difference is in total weight. So this actually has more product. This has, each of these pans is 3 grams and there's 6 of them, so that's 18. And this only has 10.8 grams. And the packaging to me is just not very impressive. It has this kind of ribbon cardboard, has a very small mirror, and it actually has 2 cream products and 2 powders. And then it has this little thing that pulls out of the mirror. Not all that impressive. So I purchased this from the Cover FX website using a voucher that I purchased on Gilt City, I believe. So basically you get, say, $100 worth of credit to spend on a website for only $50, that kind of thing. So I didn't actually pay full price for it, but I am planning on decluttering this and selling it to Glambot because the cream products I just was never, I mean, they just look kind of weird in the pan, and having cream and powder products together in the same palette is not really my favorite packing method. So they do have a nice sheen on them. Those are the cream products. And then they have the 2 powders in the same shades. So the light medium has Celestial in Moonlight, And you can purchase the powder form, I don't know about the cream form, but you can purchase the powder form of Moonlight as a single. So I figured if I ever felt like I missed that shade, which I don't think I will, I can go back and get it. I also have the custom enhancer drops in those two shades. This is a mini that was a sampler gift with purchase. This is the shade Moonlight and this one is Celestial. I think I purchased this as part of the same order where I got this palette, and I was so mad because the voucher was going to expire before they released the Halo shade, I think it was, like that iridescent one. So I definitely have options for these products. I don't really need this in my life. But this isn't a declutter video. What I was trying to say was this palette does include Celestial in it as the powder form, which happens to be the shade I applied on my cheeks. So I figured since Celestial isn't sold separately, I'll at least have it in this palette if I ever want it. So this palette just doesn't do it for me, but glad to have that. I think it's more versatile, better packaging, etc. So another product I purchased because it was on sale was the Clinique Jonathan Adler Cheek Pop. This is in the shade Plum Pop, which is a permanent shade as part of this line, but this one had the limited edition packaging. And I have a couple shades of this formula, but I didn't have this particular one. Again, it's what I'm wearing. It has that kind of, I think it's called like a Greek key embossing, and it has the different lid to it. So originally this was $27. It was marked down to $18.90. And I looked up to see what the kind of normal packaging of this blush would be, and those are $23. So it was even cheaper than buying this in the normal packaging. I think $27 is overpriced. I don't know if Ulta still has these in stock, but you can probably search various department stores. I think a lot of stores probably are putting them on sale to clearance them out. And I used the Real Techniques B02 brush to apply it, and I think it gave a nice kind of diffused look, which is what you will probably get with this product. And I don't know if it's just this particular embossing. The other ones have kind of a flower embossed on them, so they're probably similarly pressed. But this one, again, is not very powdery. I just wanted to kind of, so you can barely see it picking up any product there. So I just thought I would mention that. Again, if you want like a really diffused application, you can use a softer brush, but you might have to use a stiffer brush with a harder product like this. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I am wearing Clinique's Plum Pop on my lips to kind of match the blush. I actually ended up taking it off and then putting on the Wet n Wild gel lip liner in Plum Together underneath to kind of darken it up. And the lipstick itself, there you can see it kind of was a little bit darker where I first applied it, but it was just too pink and not cool toned enough for the eye look, so I needed kind of a darker, cooler toned lip liner underneath. So just for fun, I'm gonna swatch the blush with my finger. So really it comes off more as a bright pink. Pretty sure it has a nice sheen. That's the best thing about these blushes. And then the lipstick like that. So they do look nice together. This is just like a little mini I got in some kit. So anyway, nice products there from Clinique. Alright, I'll just kind of go through some of the more boring items I purchased really quickly. I got the Formula 10.0.6 So Totally Clean Anti-Blemish Pads. These are just little, I think they're cotton rounds that are soaked in salicylic acid, and these are products that my husband likes to use. So these were buy one get one free. So normally these are $7, so I got one at $7 and one at $3.50. I got the Sea Booth Clean Vanilla Bean Bath and Body Wash. It's 16 fluid ounce and it was on sale for $5.59. I want to say full price it's maybe like $5.99, so it wasn't like a huge discount. So these are a really good value. This is cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, no petroleum or mineral oil. I do tend to get eczema here and there, so I look for a sulfate-free body wash, and this one is nice and gentle. Has a nice, like it suggests, clean vanilla scent. It's not too feminine, so my husband can use it as well. And yeah, just all around a good product. Alright, so some more bath products. I got 2 pumice stones. These are both from Earth Therapeutics, and it was buy one, get one free. I showed you in my Sephora VIB haul, I got those, what was the brand? Boscia exfoliating foot treatments, the ones where your feet peel. So I had one of these before, and I kind of destroyed it, getting off all that skin that had been exfoliated. So basically it's just a pumice stone, regular pumice stone on a stick with a rope attached to it so you can hang it up in your shower. So I paid $1.65 for this because it was half off the Earth Therapeutics, and this was the less expensive, so I got the half off of that one, of course. And then this was $5, and this says it is a double action coarse and fine smoothing stone is what it's called. So I just thought I'd pick up a different one just to try it out. So I got some hair products. I got the Diva Curl Melt into Moisture Matcha Butter Conditioning Mask. This is 8 fluid ounce, and this was $36, so kind of expensive. So I'd seen at one point this in a 16 fluid ounce size, kind of a value size, and I think that came in a pump. I don't know if they're still making it, but this is the standard size, and it is green. And of course this is one of those products where I'd gotten it in a like Sephora Play box or something and really liked it, and it has this thing on it. I want to show you what color it is. Wow. So that's what it looks like, and really the selling feature to me on this is just the smell. It has a really nice kind of nutty, like pistachio almond type scent to it. So if you like the, try not to waste it, if you like the Brazilian Boom Boom cream, I would definitely recommend checking this out because it has a very similar kind of gourmand scent to it. So I'm just gonna take what's on my hand and just kind of rub it. So I definitely recommend checking that one out. And as gifts with purchase, I think you maybe had to spend, was it $35 on Diva Curl products, so that was kind of a perfect price point. You got this Set It Free Moisture Lock Finishing Spray, Shine and Finish. This is 3 fluid ounce. And it says it's a lightweight, nourishing formula that brings back softness, bounce, and shine. Set It Free Blast Curls with Essential Moisture. And I don't have curly hair. This is essentially my natural texture. I can kind of encourage it to wave a little bit more by how I dry it and the products I use, but this I just kind of combed after I showered and just let it air dry. So let's see what this smells like. So it's not the same scent. I didn't expect it to be, but I'm trying to think. I don't think it smells like the Low Poo shampoo, which I've tried. I think that one smells kind of like bubblegum. This one has kind of a, just kind of a fresh, florally type scent to it. Let's see. So I don't think, it's not like a super fine mist, but then testers or samples don't always have the same packaging. So anyway, it was a free gift with purchase, another product from that line to try. And if you're not aware, one thing I do like about their hair care products is they don't contain any silicones, which is kind of hard to find. They also don't have any sulfates, which, like the body washes I buy, I try to get sulfate-free hair care, and they don't have any parabens. But silicones in conditioners is the main thing to look for. Sulfates are more of a cleaning agent, so those are more like your body washes and shampoos. So the reason you want to try to avoid silicones in your hair care is that silicones basically coat the hair. They don't get moisture really into the hair, they just kind of coat it so it feels kind of shinier and more manageable and all that. So it's worth trying silicone-free products anyway. So the other gift with purchase that I got was the Diva Curl Diva Towel Mini. So the idea behind a microfiber towel is that it helps prevent frizz if you have wavy, curly, or super curly hair. And this is the travel size. I had purchased a long time ago actually the large size of the Diva towel, and I think I bought this before I actually tried any of their hair care products. It has a little loop to hang up, and I was curious what the size difference was because the packaging and whatever I could find online didn't say. But for the large size, have my tape measure unprepared. So this one is, looks like it's about 21 inches across. Might be 22 and it just shrunk a little bit. Say 21 by, we'll say 41. 21 by 41, which is kind of an odd number. So we'll see how this one shapes up. And I was thinking about, I mean, it's nice to have a spare in case you're washing your main one. This one, it is machine wash, cold water, and then you hang it to dry. 100% microfiber. But I don't know if you'd want to, it's kind of cute. Can you see it? I don't know if you'd want to take this traveling with you because if it didn't have time to dry before you needed to pack it up, maybe if you showered at night it would be okay, but if you shower in the morning it might be more difficult. I don't see a loop or anything on this one. I guess you could sew it on if you were so inclined. But let's see, this one is, all right, 16 by, let's say like 23. So it's almost 20 inches shorter and 5 inches less wide, if that makes sense. So I don't know if you could wrap your head in this. The best thing to do would probably just to kind of use it to scrunch your hair and, you know, try to absorb whatever moisture you could that way. But anyway, I was very curious about that. And then for skincare, I didn't intentionally get like makeup skincare, hair care, but it just kind of worked out that way. So Lisa Stevens had talked about the Algenist Eye Renewal Balm in a video recently, and a full size of that retails for $68, and I was just kind of like, I don't really want to spend the money on that, but I had it kind of in the back of my mind as a product I wanted to try. So I was really excited when I saw that Ulta had this as a gift with purchase. This is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm Anti-Wrinkle, and it is 0.23 fluid ounce, so half the size of a full size, which is about half an ounce, and it just comes in a little pot like so. Has a very thick consistency. So I definitely have dry skin. I'm always looking for very moisturizing products. So they still have this available last time I checked, and to qualify for this, all you have to do is purchase any Algenist item. So I looked up the Algenist brand on their website and I sorted it by low to high. And I saw that they had this set, which was the Kiss and Wink collection. It has the Lip Renewal Balm, SPF 15, and the Complete Eye Renewal Balm. And this was $25. So this is also 0.23 fluid ounce. So together they're almost a full size. And instead of paying $68, I paid $25, which I thought was pretty great. And this lip balm, it does contain avobenzone, which is a chemical sunscreen I try to avoid because some chemical sunscreens can really irritate my skin, but I figured I can just give it to my husband, he can use it, everyone's happy. So I was really excited about that, and again, I think that gift with purchase is still available. And then last but not least, I got my little fragrance sampler, and it looks like this is Viva la Juicy Sucre, like sugar, and Chloe Eau de Parfum. So these got kind of mashed. So anyway, that is what I spent my $131 worth of points. And I guess my parting words of wisdom, try to save up as much as you can because you get greater value for your points, and also make sure to check your account page on Ulta. There's like a bonus offer section where you can see if you have any special multipliers, or Ulta will send out emails that say you get 5 times the points on these products, I think if you're platinum, you get 1.25 times the points as just regular, what are they called? Rewards members. So anyway, it does pay to shop sometimes. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon.